You'll want to hear this all the way through, because what we're about to reveal turns everything you thought you knew about Canada's economic crisis narrative on its head. What you're hearing now, that Canada is crumbling under you, as tariff pressure isn't the full picture. In fact, what's really happening is the opposite. Canada is quietly rebuilding its resilience, and it's working better than most expected. Welcome back to American Info, where we expose the truth behind the headlines. Let's break it down, yes. Tariffs under Trump slam Canadian exports, pushing exports to the U.S. from 75% down to just 68% of total exports in May of 2025. Manufacturing took the hit. Autos, steel, and aluminum exports plunged. But here's the kicker, Canada didn't collapse. It pivoted. Wait for it, then came the strategic pivot. The Trudeau-Carney government started signing new trade deals, pursuing partners across Mercosur, EU, ASEAN, India, and the Indo-Pacific, while domestic policy smashed outdated interprovincial barriers to boost internal trade. Exports to other countries rose 5.7%. Gold exports to the UK surged nearly 473%. That's not chaos, that's recalibration. By mid-video, here's the reveal. Canada's economy isn't faltering, it's flexing its strength. In June, 83,000 new jobs were added. Unemployment dipped to 6.9%, and the TSX hit a record high despite trade storms. Financial and tech stocks led, as bullish investor sentiment reflected faith in its underlying fundamentals. Meanwhile, retail sales dipped 1.1% in May due to reduced auto and food spending, but economists expect a rebound in June. Building materials demand rose almost 2%. This resilience is precisely why RBC and other forecasters have upgraded Canada's growth outlook, fiscal tailwinds offsetting cordon trade losses. Now, here's what really matters. Canada has turned a trade crisis into an opportunity. A renewed Buy Canadian campaign is reshaping domestic demand. Internal regulatory reforms are estimated to unlock $200 billion in productivity by eliminating outmoded provincial barriers. And it isn't just trade. Investments in innovation, like the federal support for biotech firms such as Stem Cell Technologies and Omnia Bio, are building Canada's capacity in AI, robotics, cell and gene therapies. That's positioning Canada not just as resource-rich but technology-forward. Let's cut through the spin, US. Tariffs were painful, but they triggered a strategic pivot. Canada is no longer a passive neighbor, a giant trade dependent on Washington. It's actively diversifying through new trade blocs like Mercosur, partnerships across the Indo-Pacific, and a revived domestic marketplace. How long before Canada can reduce its dependence on the U.S.? Not overnight. Despite diversification, the U.S. remains Canada's largest partner. But this shift lowers overall vulnerability and rebuilt Canadian agency one trade deal, one innovation investment, one internal reform at a time. Bottom line, what looked like an economic bluff under U.S. pressure has revealed itself as an economic awakening. Canada is turning trade turbulence into momentum, building its future far beyond the shadow of U.S. tariffs. This was today's deep dive on American Info. We're here to bring you the truth behind the headlines. If you found this insightful, like, share, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates on global geopolitics and economic trends. Thanks for watching.